Kill la Kill is a representation of everything wrong with the Japanese animation industry and its blatantly misogynistic depictions of women and their struggles. Everything about the anime, from its animation to its themes, perpetuates the sexist and patriarchal ideals of Japanese society. The main protagonist of Kill la Kill is Ryuko Matoi, a delinquent on a quest to get revenge on the person who murdered her father, leading her to the Hanuji Academy, a school dominated by the fearsome Satsuki Kiryuin. Her portrayal as a no-nonsense badass tough girl is, simply put, derivative of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and its main character Jotaro Kujo. On top of that, it is also sexist, as they stole the ideas of a male mangaka instead of a woman, who deserved the thievery more. Most importantly, she wears a very revealing outfit, which is blatant fan service done to capitalize on horny and pathetic men who probably also jerk off on unconscious women in hospital rooms in their free time. Aside from this, she has very little actual personality other than being an edgy bimbo who wears slutty clothing, which does not bode well for the rest of the show's characters. Satsuki Kakuin is the main villain turned secondary protagonist towards the end of the series, and also wears revealing clothing. On top of this, her only character trait for most of the show is being evil, until the end where she suddenly becomes good, which is clearly a pass at the sexist notion that women are emotionally unstable. She leads a troupe of secondary villains called the Elite Four, making her a woman with lots of authority, this authority being mockery of powerful women due to her aforementioned sexist characterization. The Elite Four themselves are also very unsubtle and shameless warnings of the dangers of women having power. Iragamagori represents the kind of man that would hypothetically stem from women having power, that kind of man being a pussy-whipped, subservient, BDSM-obsessed deviant that treats Satsuki like some kind of god. Nonan Jakuzuri is in charge of overseeing the school's non-athletic clubs, such as gardening, which perpetuates the idea of the nuclear family, a harmful ideal that states that families should be happy and stable, with men providing and women staying at home doing household chores, which is very clearly problematic. I personally grew up without a father figure, and only 6 of the 7 women I have had a relationship with have accused me of spousal abuse, proving that the nuclear family is an outdated family situation. Hoka Inamura is by far the smartest of the Elite Four, and he is also a man. The sexism in this characterization is blatantly obvious. I mean, a man? Smarter than a woman? No statement more abhorrent has ever been made in the history of fiction. Uzu Senagayama isn't important because I can't think of a way to misrepresent his character. That's the Elite Four taken care of, but what about the other characters? Well, the only other character in the series is Meikomuki Hino. She is retarded. There are many themes in Kill la Kill, probably. However, they are all underdeveloped and wrong and bad. The main theme of Kill la Kill is that wearing slutty clothing makes you incredibly awesome and cool, and that wearing boring and plain clothing makes you boring and plain. However, sluts are demeaning and strip away the power of womanhood, taking credibility away from the feminist movement and putting more money into the pockets of Big Jap. All of the characters are moral degenerates, with the most glaring example being the relationship between Satsuki and her mother, Ragyo Killua. Ragyo and Satsuki have an explicit sexual relationship, and although it is hot, it is incest and therefore claims that women regularly and gleefully engage in sinful practices, which is only true for white women. The end twist of the anime, that being that Ryuko is made of life fibers, symbolically means that women are nothing but brainless idiots consumed by fashion, which is not completely true. The anime also had bad animation. In conclusion, Kill la Kill is a sexist anime. Every piece of it is drenched in symbolic hate speech and misogyny that all works together to create a strong message about the villains that reside in Japan today. And I can only hope that Studio Trigger's next work will actually be good. Oh, wait.